Hey, what's up? I'm Beth and this is Star Makeup, and today we are going to play around with the Nomad Cosmetics Tokyo Harajuku palette and the Around the World highlighting palette. So if you somehow have never seen this palette before, this is what it looks like. And the highlighter palette just has a bunch of crazy highlight shades. So yeah, we are going to play around with these, create this eye look. I'm going to try out the purple highlighter, give you my first impressions on this palette and see what I think of it. So if you would like to see how I created this eye look and or my thoughts on this palette, then just keep watching. Alright, I am so excited to do this look today. I have been waiting to use this palette for probably about a month now since I've gotten the stuff from Nomad. Sure, I've already shown you, but I will show you again. We are playing with the Tokyo Harajuku palette. I have wanted this for so long, and I didn't know a whole lot about indie makeup, so I was like scared to buy it last year when I wanted to, because I was like, oh, it's kind of pricey. It's not terrible, but you know, it's a little bit more expensive, and I don't know anything about this brand. I don't know if they're gonna be any good. And then quarantine happened and I got like super deep into indie makeup and realized that I had made the biggest mistake ever. So when they had their Black Friday sale, I was like, yep, I'm getting a whole bunch of stuff. So I already have a plan for what I want to do. So I'm going to start off with this yellow shade, and then I'm gonna go into this orange and then into the pink, and if I need to, I'm gonna use the purple to deepen everything up. And then we're gonna have some fun on the lid, of course, with these insane multi-chromes. They're so pretty. So I'm going to start off with the e.l.f. detail brush, and I'm going to pick up Mel Tea Room. And the little kitty cat imprints in here are just so adorable. Like, this palette is just, it's so cute. I absolutely love it. So I'm just gonna put that in the inner portion of my crease, and I'm using the ABH primer. And this yellow is like really pigmented, so that is awesome. Okay, so I'm just gonna blend that out a little bit so that we don't have a harsh line on it. Oh, that looks so nice already. I'm gonna pack a little bit more just right in the very depth of my crease here. I'm going to switch over to this Lorella brush, and this is one of the ones that the number has rubbed off on, so it's just like a tiny little blending brush. And I'm going to pick up Kawaii, and I'm just going to start putting that right next to the yellow. And this is nice and pigmented too. And these shadows are like super soft and creamy. And of course, because of that, they are blending like an absolute dream. Make sure that those two shades blend together. Just gonna wipe that brush off so that there isn't any more pigment on it. And just kind of blend that edge out. I'm gonna switch to this LaRousse brush. This is the LR005 Tapered Blending. And I'm gonna pick up Lolita. And if you didn't know anything about this palette, just to kind of explain to you a little bit. So this first row is pretty much all mattes. This middle row is more, the formula is more of like a satin formula, and then the bottom row are just these crazy multi-chromes. But from what I understand, even though that middle row is satins, that they're still like really easy to work with and they still blend like really well. So I'm going to start putting that right next to the orange. So, you know, I don't mind that. Like, it does have that little bit of shine to it, but it's not like it's a huge deal. Nice. Okay. So I'm just gonna kind of feather that up towards my brow a little bit. Woo! Man, that pink is really pigmented. Holy moly. Okay, I'm gonna clean my brush off and try to kind of blend that out a little bit. I didn't think there was that much left on my brush. Let me go back to the Lorella brush and pick up a little bit more of that orange because I didn't blend that up quite as high as that pink has gone. I don't think I'm going to even put any more of that pink down. I think that's actually really good the way that it is. I am going to pick up some of the purple, just with the same brush that I used for the pink. And I'm gonna put that right in the outer corner. So yeah, that pink being a satin really kind of works out because you've got like a built-in brow bone highlight. So I think it's nice that they have, you know, satins in the palette. And these, that's not like a normal satin formula. Normally a satin doesn't have that much shine to it. So I kind of dig it. I'm gonna clean that brush off and like super lightly tap into that pink, just so that I can kind of blend that pink and purple together a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. So you can just kind of see that purple like peeking out of the corner there. I'm going to switch to a Lorella LC34. This is just like a tiny little pointed pencil brush. And I'm going to pick up that purple shade, which I'm not even going to try to say the name of. The names of some of these shades are really crazy. So I'm gonna put that on outer corner there, just so that purple makes a little more sense. I think I'm going to put this pink shade, I think you can see where I'm pointing, this pink shade in the inner portion. So I'm going to use the same brush and just pick that up and kind of pack that, oh, not into my eye, that wasn't fun. Okay, let's try that again. Pack that into the inner part of my lower lash line. I think I'm going to use this BH brush. This is from the Lavender Luxe set. It's the number 6. No product. And I'm just going to blend this edge. Okay, let's cut this crease out. So, of course, I'm going to take my ColourPop E3 and my NYX glitter primer. Tap that across my lid and then just go right around my eyeball. I'm going to take this Larousse brush. This is the LR11 shadow brush. And I'm going to pick up this green satin right here. And I'm just going to pack that on the majority of my lid. I'm gonna leave a spot out here in the outer corner to pack some of that purple on there. I'm gonna use this Lorella brush. This is a LC27, and I'm gonna pick up some of that purple and just kind of fill in that space that I left. Okay, and be careful not to mix the purple and the green together because they do not play nice with each other. This is the e.l.f. flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to pick up this green duochrome, and I am just going to pack that all over that green. You know what? I'm gonna pick up that brush that I used the glitter primer with first. And, oh no, you know what? That's totally dry now. Hold please. Because I want to make sure that this duochrome sticks. So I just put like a very tiny amount on there. And I'm just going to just kind of lightly tap all over that green. Now I'm gonna go in with that duochrome. And the reason that I laid the green down first is because this shade has like a translucent base to it. So, I mean, it would shine green if I had just packed this on, but it wouldn't be like this green. So I just put that green down just to kind of give this a base. God, that is so pretty. I'm just gonna take that flat brush that we did the purple with and just kind of tap a little bit over top of that, just so that they kind of blend together a little bit better. I don't know that putting the purple on top of the glitter primer was a super great idea, but we're just gonna work with it. I'm gonna tap over top of that, just like that very edge there with that duochrome. Hopefully that'll help it blend a little bit better. In the inner corner, I'm going to take this duochrome and I'm just going to pack that into the inner corner, and of course I'm going to bring it down onto my lower lash line too. Ooh, man, I mean, do you see how sparkly and freaking gorgeous that is? Ooh, wow. Okay. I got a little carried away right here, so I'm going to try to kind of blend that out a little bit. Okay, so I am going to recreate this on the other eye, throw on some lashes, mascara, liner, all of that. I also have the Around the World highlighter palette, so when I'm done with everything else, I'll come back. We're going to try out one of the highlighters and finish the look. Okay, so let's try this highlighter palette. So if you've never seen it before, we've got like a peach, a yellow, a pink, and this purple. And I want to use the purple today. So I am going to take my ColourPop F33 and pick up some of this. And I always tap it on my cheekbone first, just in case I didn't put enough powder down, which isn't possible because I set my face and then put powder blush and bronzer and all of that, but you know, just in case. So I always tap it first, and then I blend it out. Wow! Woohoo! That is a very nice highlight. Oh my god, that is so cute. I love this. I'm so glad I picked this up. I like debated over it for quite some time. I was like, should I get it or not? Glad I did. Okay, so my lashes are Profusion Big T's. Which Profusion lashes, at least these ones, I haven't tried any of the other ones, but these are another one of my like all-time favorite lashes. You can get them on their website in a 5-pack for, it used to be $7. I don't know if they've raised that or not. I haven't bought them in almost a year now, so, but yeah, a 5-pack for like $7. It's crazy. And you get glue too. So yeah, Profusion Big T's. In my waterline, I did ColourPop Icebreaker. Of course, I used my L'Oreal Telescopic. And then I did the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Ashton. And the ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in Rattler. I love that lip combo. I'm so glad that it finally came back in stock and I was able to get it because, you know, Betty Jean has talked about it so much and I know why now. I mean, it's gorgeous. So yeah, this is the completed look and I love this, especially those, like that whole bottom row. I mean, I wish they would sell them in singles because that would be amazing. Like to just be able to have a single sitting on your desk at all times and just throw that color in your inner corner every day. I would be so happy. So yeah, I think that is everything. I definitely want to do a 3-look-1 palette with this. I have a few other Nomad Cosmetics palettes that I will be doing first impressions of at some point. Right now, I don't have anything new in my hands yet. I do have that new e.l.f. mint collection on its way, and I also picked up the BH Cosmetics, that new travel series palette and highlighter palette. And I picked up one of the new ColourPop 5 pans. So, but until those things get here, I'm just going to work on palettes that are not new in the beauty world, but are new to me, and we'll be doing my first impressions on those. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please give this video a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel. If you do, ring the notification bell. That way you get notified every time I post a new video. You can hop over to my Instagram and follow me over there. Everything will be listed in the description box down below, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.